Hey Joy Journeyers, Alana here. I totally just woke up from a nap, but I wanted to pop on here to let you all know that Siona and I are just a few hours away from hopping on a plane to Hawaii. We planned this trip a few days ago and the prices were right. We had the time, so here we go. Good morning. Siona. This is my husband.
Sorry, I get distracted. I've seen this little camera up at the top. I should be looking at you.
So it's 6 a.m. No, it's not even 6 yet. It's 5 something. We are at the airport.
Yeah, we're at the airport. I'm looking at the part of the camera.
Here.
I'm excited.
Siona's excited. He's most excited for, other than family, food.
I'm looking at the camera. Food. Like,
What do we want to eat first?
it doesn't really matter because I was spending pretty much the whole day yesterday from when I went to work thinking about what I want to eat when I get back home, and there's just a lot of good places, so it doesn't matter. But I'm hungry.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Honolulu, where the local time is 2:30 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft parks at the gate and the captain's turned off the seatbelt sign.
What's up, Joy Journeyers? I'm actually here in Salt Lake City right now, and it's been a couple weeks since we got back from Hawaii, and we're here for business, but it's mostly for Sione because he to get recertified for some of his training, and I usually tag along because I love just learning as much as I possibly can, but this time I actually snuck away for a little while so that I could get some of this video finished from our trip to Hawaii and the food. So let me just tell you about this food. Okay, so let me tell you about Coconuts. Coconuts is the place to go to for us every single time we go to Hawaii. We go there at least once. It's usually like our first stop, and possibly 2 or 3 other times, because I'm obsessed with one thing there, and it is their bubble drinks with mochi balls. Now, you might be like, what the heck is a mochi ball? So a mochi ball is made from rice flour, and they're these glutinous little sweet gummy rice balls that they put into the bubble drinks. And so most places sell, you've probably heard of bubble tea, and they have those tapioca balls. I look all over the place for places that have mochi balls, and this is the one place that I am consistently able to find them. When I was younger and I'd babysit in high school, all my money went to food and snacks for the most part, and bubble drinks were a big part of it. I'd get a bubble drink and I'd get mochi balls, and they're one of my favorite things to eat. I finally learned how to make it when we moved, but I'd just so much rather have somebody else do it for me. And so you'll see us talking about these mochi balls in this next clip. So what did you get?
Chocolate peanut butter with mochi balls.
That's what you always get, right?
Once in a while I get king strawberry, like 20 something chocolate peanut butter.
I got my strawberry banana. Always have to come just for the mochi balls, my favorite. Every time we go to Hawaii, we also eat at Lani Kai Juice. We usually go for breakfast almost every day that we're there. We didn't this time, but When we lived in Hawaii, we went at least 2 to 3 times a week, probably. We were regulars. My favorite thing is to either get a green juice, a mana green bowl, or one of their acai bowls. Sione loves his peanut butter.
And chocolate.
So he tends to get the Kailua monkey, or the organic Kailua monkey. But there's also a monkey bowl, I believe, if I remember. And it's basically the smoothie with stuff on top, like peanut butter and bananas, and it's just yummy. And Lanikai Juice is known for their healthy juices, smoothies, and bowls. So check it out. Let's talk about one of my favorite places that we didn't discover until like a year before we left Hawaii, and it is
the Old Poi Factory.
The Old Poi Factory
in Waihole.
In Waihole. And the thing that I love about eating there is the poi is fresh. They literally go in the back and they pound it every day, and it's so yummy.
They don't even know what poi is. They might not know what poi is.
People either love it or they don't like it.
My mom says that poi is for old people who don't have teeth. That's why they don't eat it unless they don't have teeth. But to each their own.
It's yummy when it's fresh. For me, I like it fresh. Some people like it a little older when it's not as sweet and it's more sour, but I like it fresh. And we tend to get a plate lunch there whenever we pass by. It's a little out of the way from where we normally hang out,
but it's worth it.
But worth the drive.
Squid luau.
And the scenery driving down there is always really pretty. And yes, squid luau. Why don't you tell them what squid luau is?
It looks like this gross greens. I mean, it looks really gross, but it tastes so good. The squid is super tender. People don't like squid. I don't know. Some people don't. We love it. And then it's got the luau leaves. It's just super good.
It's so yummy.
Super good. And Alana will probably show you some pictures.
In fact, everything that we ate whenever we go there was served at our wedding reception. Right? Yeah, that's what we had for the food for our wedding reception. We had kalua pig, rice, lomi salmon.
We had squid luau.
Squid luau. Yes, we had squid luau because I had a lot of it. And poi. It's just so yummy, and for the most part, it's pretty good for you.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it is.
It's good for the soul if it's not good for the body. The next place that we ate, actually it was the last place that we ate, but it is one of our family's favorite places to eat. I ask to go there on my birthday usually, and it is Young's Kalbi in Aiea. We are gonna go to Young's. And they have, hands down, the best Korean food. I grew up eating there. And one thing that's really cool about Young's is the owners. The owners make it even cooler because they remember you. You may have been gone for a few years and you'll come back and they'll remember about your family and they'll remember whatever it is you talked about the last time you were there, and they will most likely remember your order. And they're just the nicest people. And my favorite thing to eat there is their tonkatsu. Sione's favorite thing to get is the
Meet John. In fact, Alana mentioned how like the owners remember you. I always used to get a regular size, and then one day I changed to like a mini, and the lady owner always kept asking me every time we went there after if I wanted a mini.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was like, you're talking about like a couple years in between.
If you go to the flea market or the swap meet, I don't know what everybody else calls it.
Swap.
If you go to if you go to the swap meet or flea market and you go and do your shopping there
At the stadium.
it's really close by. Look it up, Young's Kelby. It's small. It's a small little eating area. The parking's not always the greatest, but the food is always worth it. You can always take out food too, but they close on Tuesdays.
Yes. They
Don't go
close
on Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
We've made drives out there forgetting it was Tuesday, and then we were really sad when we couldn't eat there.
Yeah. A little bit younger.
Another place that we ate is Moke's. If you watch the video, you'll notice I got small portions. I got myself a side order of fried rice and a bowl of fruit. Because we love it there, but we are saving room for Young's and Waihole Poi Factory. But they have really good fried rice, good omelets, and it's hard to find parking, but you can find street parking, so yeah.
You need quarters. They don't take card for parking.
Yeah. But their pancakes were really yummy. You got, what did you get?
I got lilikoi pancakes. They're really yummy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I got, and I usually don't order just pancakes.
No, he doesn't. Usually we get the pancakes plus probably omelets and fried rice, but we're trying to get as much good eating into pretty much 2 days, because we were with family and eating at a luau and family stuff the rest of the days that we were there. So we had 2 days to eat as much of the good food as we could, and hopefully get some good suggestions for all of you. So these are just a handful of places. Really, to experience the food of Hawaii, you'd probably need to spend at least 3 weeks. You think?
3 weeks to hit everywhere else.
Yeah, I think, especially if you're not a big eater, you'd probably need about 3 weeks to try.
That's true.
And really enjoy a lot of the food in Hawaii.
Yeah, you could go through one day and probably hit up 4 places, but you'd be so full and you wouldn't enjoy it.
It wouldn't feel very
place.
good.
Yeah.
So, if you've ever been to Hawaii, what are some of your favorite foods to eat there? Let us know. Maybe we'll hit them up the next time we visit. Like I said, there's so many places to try and eat.
Spanish rolls. We didn't get Spanish rolls.
We didn't get Spanish rolls. We didn't get poi mochi. We didn't even get shaved ice while we were there. Or we didn't go to Bubby's to get mochi ice cream. Another one of my favorites because it's mochi. If you heard me about my mochi balls, it's the mochi. So let us know in the comments below, and if you want to join us in this journey, go ahead and subscribe. Peace out. Or should I say, what?
People say hang loose, we say shaka.
So we say shaka brada, shoots.
Laters.
So we would have gone this way anyway to go back to Wamanalo, but my dad called. He went to Costco and we got chocolates, which we almost bought at Long's, but we were reminded that we could come back this way, Hawaii Highway, because because we were passing this thing called Leonard's Bakery. They've got a mobile truck, the food truck, because it's usually in a different part of Oahu, and we passed it like 4 times the other day and we didn't get any, but we are here now, and here it is, right. Alfred also.